Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Angelika's Journal. As you can see, winter has arrived. Lots of snow on the ground. For our first snowfall, this should be already gone. This fell, when was it? I know for sure Monday was like all day Monday. Monday morning was a light dusting of snow. And by early afternoon, it was a big, heavy snowfall. And then again on Tuesday, we had some snow. Actually, Sunday night, the temperature was starting to drop. I felt it Sunday night. But yeah, today is Thursday. And it hasn't melted. There are supposed to be plus temperatures this weekend. So hopefully it'll be enough that all this melts, because usually with our first snowfall, after 2 days or so, we get another warm spell and it all melts. But that, when I say a warm spell, I'm talking like 7-8 degrees, not 1 or 2 or 3. So, and that, it might not sound like a lot, but it does make a big difference. But anyways, so this is why you have not heard from me. When the first snow falls, I kind of go into a shell. It's almost like my body wants to hibernate. So Monday I did nothing. I just sat around, did nothing. Well, not nothing. Of course, you still do your dishes and, your usual routine. But if I didn't have to do it, I didn't do it. Tuesday, I slowly kind of tried to push myself. Yesterday, I got quite a bit done, but little things, nothing. Anyways, enough blabbing about that. Plants are still doing good. We got the ones up there. I kind of forgot to water them, so they're a little bit yellow. I finally caught up on them yesterday, and there are those, and then that, and then down here, there you go. And of course, another thing that really bothers me about fall is the insects all try to come in the house. Right now, central Alberta has an infestation of box elder maple beetles or something like that. And so I've had a couple in the house I had to kill. So yeah, I don't like this time of year. I really don't want anything to do with it. What was I gonna? Oh yeah. In that window, remember how I had that table there? Well, today I'll show you where it went. All right, so that's that part. Then, don't look at my mess in the dining room. Yes, I still didn't get that sewing finished. And that blue tote is the Halloween decoration. What I don't use has to go back in there and go back in the craft room. But I finally got my Halloween decoration done. I think it's pretty much done. I may tweak it a little bit. That Happy Halloween banner is a new one. I used to have a smaller black one that I had where the pumpkin guy is. And then I bought that one I had for a couple of years, but I bought Boo. See down here, Mr. Boo, right there. I bought him on Sunday. thinking one can go on either side with the Happy Halloween in the middle, like where the pumpkin is. And then I saw that banner and I was like, oh no, I love that banner. So I bought the banner, but not realizing I didn't need Boo if I have a new banner. Anyways, so that's why Mr. Boo is on the painting canvas with the RIP, which is like the ghost coming out of the grave, and the RIP is the grave. I don't know. I just put it together like that. I didn't know what else to do with it. And because last year that RIP cross was actually on the front lawn, and then the hands were on the stairs. But this year I decided to put it all on in that area because I'm trying to downsize the decorations, right? And then the cauldron over there is the one for the candy. Now we'll go closer. I'll put you aiming downwards. There. So this Happy Halloween pumpkin I got from the dollar store. $2.50. It's very heavy. It's made of clay. And then I put down some little spiders. I don't know if you can see them. And then there's some spiders here and there's some on the other side. And yeah, here's all the candy. I do have more, obviously, but I didn't want to overfill it because I didn't want anybody to prematurely eat it. And yeah, so I just put a little bit in there, but I will be filling it up more. We don't get that many trick-or-treaters, so the big one that I used to have is going to my daughters. And then there we go on the tree. I do have some spiders, one there, one there, one there, and one there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Oh yeah, you can see this one here. That one shows up. I don't know the other ones if you can see them. But anyway, so that's the tree. And then Mr. Boo. And the hand and some more spiders. Oh, the stuff in that corner here, this is, I bought some sweet almond oil. And it was in a clear bottle. And as far as I know, anything oil that you don't want to deteriorate, you're supposed to put them in a colored bottle, just like olive oil's in a black glass bottle. So I had that one from a previous almond oil I had. So I just cleaned it and labeled it, and yeah, so it's in a dark bottle now. And then that white container next to it is just an empty apricot scrub container that I can reuse for like hairpins or something. And, or who knows, maybe in the craft room for something small. And then there is the old Halloween bucket I had. That whole bucket's going to one of my daughters. There's a Kinder Egg advent calendar for the kids and some other stuff. All right, so now let's go into the craft room. And here we go. We're at the entrance to the craft room. And there is the table. Right there. That's the one that used to be in the living room window. That's all the seasonal stuff up there. Right? That's where my desk is. So I have two narrow, tall cabinets there, and then one wide, tall cabinet here. This one, the top two shelves, I think will, no, maybe the top two shelves that have sewing might end up being on the bottom once I get rid of the stuff on the bottom. And then that way, those three, everything that's in the viewer right now. So that shelf, and this shelf, which now has my printer and stuff, because I was able to empty it. So the top two, no, the top three, all three of those that you see will be all my paper supplies. The top shelf, probably everything that has to do with painting. The second shelf, probably all my punches and other supplies that I don't need all the time, but I need it at arm's reach. And then, of course, my printer with the scrapbooking binders that I'm going to be getting into. Not yet, probably not till January. And then that black bin right there has all the stuff I print from online. Also fabrics that I want to print. I'm not happy with the color, the way it's turning out. So, yeah, I'm working on that. And then this tote here, I found a whole tote of maps that I had gotten for free from AMA, not realizing that, wait a minute, I don't have my driver's license yet. I'm still working on it. Well, not actively right now, but when I do get my driver's license and get my vehicle, there are going to be new maps that are updated, because those things are revised either yearly or every 2 years or every 3 years. Like, they're constantly updated. So plus you can get them online if I really, really need it right now. So I'm like, okay, I'll go use that for my scrapbooking or my journaling. And then those two totes on the bottom, they're all my sewing projects that need to get done and get out of here. Like, that whole bottom section there should be completely empty. And then I can say, all right, I'm free to do whatever I want sewing wise. But until those two totes down there are gone, I've got projects I got to get done. And if you see on the bottom here that those are actually two shelves, two of these shelves here, they're down here. Those are, so one of them I'm going to be using, I'm going to put across here at some point, but not right now. So that, there's more room for whatever I just, probably all the sewing that's up on the top two shelves. Those two will probably end up down there in the bottom two shelves. And then that way the top two is open. Now, so anyways, I put this table here. So I have a side table. It's not impeding the door. And underneath, there's a shelf right here. Right there. It's from IKEA. And there's a shelf right there. And that's where I have the blankets. Two of them. So the white one I have to fix. Then the scraps of mine, the scraps of his is there. The filler is there. So once all those comforters and blankets and stuff are all, I've used up all the scraps from his blanket and mine, and everything's said and done, that whatever's left is out of here. And then I go into those blue bins and pick out a few more projects, and then I'll put them in that cabinet. And then, just grab and go into the dining room for my sewing. All right, and then there, everything else is pretty much the same in here. I have a bunch of things hanging up there that needs to be sewn. Where's my finger? Okay, so that black thing there is not for sewing. The blue next to it is sewing, going that way. That's all sewing. That long blue thing there, I need to alter it. And then those are pants. And then there I found that in one of my bins here, the blue bins. totes. That is to make a skirt out of. Um, so yeah, but from this black shirt here going this way into the closet is all my clothes. And they're good. I don't need to do anything with them. Anyways, and then up there, those cushions are to make cushions for outside for when we sit outside on the bench. But since it's winter, there's no rush to get those done. One is all pinned, ready to sew. The second one is halfway pinned, and then there's two more that I haven't even started pinning. So I'm not sure. Because I stopped because I was debating on adding like an inch of material on the top and bottom of the open ones, the ones that have not been pinned, add an inch of material on the top and on the bottom, and put a zipper along the middle of those two pieces. And then I was thinking maybe just sewing it onto the material instead of trying to smoosh it. That way I could take the zipper, like open the zipper and take it out. But then I was thinking, do I really need to do that? Because if you think of it, it's just foam. I could wash the whole thing with the foam in it. So why do I need to put a zipper on it? So yeah, I'm doing this heeing and hawing over it. But anyways. And then of course my junk journal cart. Oh, that's a needlepoint I pulled out because I was looking for a frame for it, and I decided I don't want the frame. I don't like spending money if I don't have to. And I've always done the needle points just like that. I don't need a floor standing frame to put the bracket on. So I'm just going to do it as is. That's one my mom started. And I have all the wool that she had bought for it. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it. But my mom does needlepoint except for on the skin. On the skin, she does petit point, which is the same as needlepoint, but it's a cotton floss and it's a lot finer. So it shows the details of the face and the hands and everything, the skin. It shows the details better. I don't do that because I don't have the patience for it. I'm lucky if I can finish the fisherman. That painting I believe is called the fisherman. So I'm gonna finish it. I'll frame it, and then we'll see. But anyways, so there's my cart for my journaling. And I think you've seen everything else. I don't think there's anything new here. There's all my ribbon. I have my t-shirts in the window that don't fit me, but they're fun. I like them. And then there's my shelf and my desk, my chair. Yeah, that's it. All right, so now, here, if you want to see this shelf again, I'll give you one more run through. So those two blue totes are all the projects that either need to get done or give up on and toss. And I'll show you what I do before I toss a project. So then we go up, and there's the printer, my printing, my files for printing, maps, scrapbooking binder, and then these two shelves are basically smaller pieces of material. The one up here, this one here, is baby blankets. It's lounging pants my girls used to wear that still have life in them. They're still good to use. So I just stick them in there. I have some dresses from one of my daughter that she used to wear that don't fit her anymore because she was like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 at the time. But I like the pattern, so I kept them, threw them up there. I want to make aprons from it. So anyways, and then of course my mom's material is all right here. Right here. And that's the blue, the red, the blue and yellow. And then there's some more. And there's some more there. There's a piece of green there. Those are all from my mom. So that material on those two shelves are not assigned to any specific project. Well, other than this furry blanket down here, this one, I just got to sew the one side and then I can use it in the living room. My daughter didn't like it because I think it was because it was shedding or because of the dogs. I don't remember. But she didn't want it. So I'm like, oh, I'll take it. I'll just sew it and it's good to use. Not real fur, fake fur, of course. And then, of course, over here I have sheets that I'm going to be upcycling right behind there. There's sheets, a whole stack of them. Anyways, and then there's my desk. And I will put you on the tripod above my desk because I just want to show you what I do with clothing and stuff that I decide to throw away, that I'm not going to use on a sewing project. I just want to show you what I do. Save you lots of money. All right, so this is one of the things I did. Now, it doesn't seem to look very pink-like, but it is a very pinky, feathery thing. It was on, when my girls get rid of clothing, whether it's theirs or my youngest with the kids, I always take it because you never know if you can get something off of it. You know, if I'm not going to keep it or use it, I may use parts of it. And this is what I did. I took all this off of my daughter's. One of my daughters had I guess it's like a bathrobe kind of thing. And it had this all around the edge. And I have a granddaughter who loves pink. And I'm like, you know what? When I do her journal, I might be able to use some of this. And even if it, like even my journal or my mom's, I could put some of this on. So I decided to take it off that bathrobe. And anything that's fluffy and feathery that you want it to stay like that, when you close it, don't smoosh it. Actually, if you can, try and get as much air in it as you can, because it's going to stop it from because if it lays flat and something like, and it's pushed down and there's no air, the feathers are going to flatten and they're going to look horrible. So you want it in a sealed bag that has air in it. I have been known to blow air in it, but it might not be a good thing because your breath has moisture and it could cause mold. So I have been known to do it occasionally, but if you're not going to open it for 6 months to a year, maybe don't do that. I don't know. Anyways, so then I had a sweater, an old sweater of mine that I tossed out, and I kept the buttons from it. I pulled off all the buttons, and that was a sweater I had. And then I guess my daughter gave me probably a couple, 2, 3, probably 3, 4 even, because he's 6 now. And he was probably 2 at the time. A pair of pants from my grandson. She may have used it on her second daughter, his old clothes. But anyways, I found this. It was in my stash. And I thought, you know what? The pockets are so cute. And as you know, I vape. I could even use it as a vape pocket. Like make with more material, make another pocket, maybe 2 more pockets, one for my phone, one for something else, my ID, and or even as a key pocket to put your house key in. And then you can, put you could make it nice edging, put a backing on it. You could put a strap between the two layers, which has Velcro to put on your arms. And then you could put like MP3 player, like, put it inside your jeans as a secret pocket. And then you could put your key in it. You could put $20 in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just thought it was such a cute little pocket. And we don't always need big pockets, you know. So, yeah, I cut that off of his sweatpants. Oh, yeah, and I bought some Halloween stickers too. So that's everything for today. Just wanted to give you a little update. And it's these little things like separating these from where they were attached. Little projects. I did my laundry, but then it took the next day to actually put it away. I'm slowly getting into the spunk again. Oh yeah, I also did that. Hold on. Oh, on Sunday when we went, we also went to what was the store called? Wins. It's Women in Need. And I found that thing. That wall hanging thing with the hook and the pocket. I think I paid like, I don't know, $3, $5. It was not much. And it's solid wood. It's a blackboard. And then there's a pocket here all the way across. You can see I have some papers in there. And then 3 hooks. And I thought that was cool. Because I'm always looking for my notebooks. I have them all. I use them. So they end up all over the house. And I'm like, when I finish using it, now I have a place to put it right in there. Mind you, I have some other stuff in there too. Even notes that I write, I put in there. And my calendar is behind the door now, so when I'm recording, I don't have to worry about personal information getting out. And then that keep moving forward is just an inspiration. I'm using it as an inspiration board. It's supposed to be a menu board, but nah, that's not my thing. I'm using it as an inspiration board. Keep moving forward, because I've been in a rut lately, especially when that snow fell. Oh my God, I didn't want to do anything. And my back. Oh my God. I only sleeping 6 hours now because of my back. Anyways, I don't want to talk about my health. I get so frustrated. But anyway, so keep moving forward, right? Look ahead. And even if I only do 1 or 2 small things, as long as they're extra, they're not just the normal routine, they are extra, it will get me going, including the music. And no, I did not mention it, but you know me, the music is included. This morning, I'm like, because sometimes when I'm stressed, a headache, if I'm stressed, I will get a headache. It's like a stress headache. And so I can't take music when I have a stress headache. The music actually stresses out my stomach, like it gets in knots. It's like I have no patience. It's annoying. Almost that kind of feeling. And I can't listen to music. And that's the way I was on Monday. And then yesterday I had put it on for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, softer music I can handle, like easy listening. Nothing like disco or anything. And then this morning I put the music on and it was a disco music and I was fine with it. And Monday I was dizzy. Was it Monday? Yeah, because Sunday we went out. So Monday I was dizzy and lightheaded. But then Tuesday and Wednesday I was fine. Because it was early in the day, like right after waking up, like I made my coffee, sat down, had my coffee, and then I got up to make my second cup of coffee, and I got a little lightheaded, almost like like tingling. So yeah, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, I was fine. And today I'm fine so far, knock on wood. Yeah, so that's everything. I just wanted to give you a little update what I've been up to. And if I do disappear for a few days, it's either something came up, two of my daughters, one pet of each of them is very sick. So I was, a little worried there too. The one, it's been a while, and she won't be around much longer. I'm definitely going to miss her. And the other one is getting better. It wasn't anything major. So yeah, there's always stuff going on. Plus me being depressed with this snow. Oh, life. Enjoy it while you can. Be active. Go explore the world. Have fun. Because as you get older, your body starts deteriorating. Things start going wrong. I don't know if you guys ever saw that old lady. There's this old lady that I think she was on that show. What's it called? Where people go and have a talent, and they'll go on stage and sing. And one of the referees, or not referees, one of the people that judge, one of the judges, his name is Simon. I forgot the name. I don't watch it often, but sometimes it'll come up on YouTube. This amazing, there was this lady. She was like, I don't know, in her 80s or maybe even 90. And she was dancing up a storm with this younger guy, and he was picking her up and twirling her, and oh my God, that woman was amazing. She was amazing. Her husband passed away, and her kids and grandkids are busy with their own lives, and she decided, since her husband was gone, she was going to do what makes her happy. And finally, after raising all those kids and everything, she never really had her own identity, and this is a passion she's always had, to dance. And she took some courses, and oh my God, this woman was amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. And I'm sure when I say one of the judges was Simon, I'm sure most of you will know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Howie Mandel was on for a while. Yeah. Anyways, enough yapping. I will leave you here. I'm sorry I was not on Monday and Wednesday. But at this time of year, the videos are going to be random until the first Advent for Christmas. Maybe a week or two before that for prepping. But up until then, the videos are going to be sporadic. I got to get that sewing done. I really don't want to hem those pants. Yeah. Anyways, remember, do what makes you happy, and everything else will fall into place. I wish you all the best, and I hope you are enjoying yourself and having a good day. Hopefully you didn't get snow yet. Oh, I can't believe. Oh. Anyways, and I will see you on the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below. There we go. I knew it would come back. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.